Good day to you. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to this metal detecting program. Today, Becky and I are out here heading to the Rose Mine. Now, this is an area that we have been before. We've been to this location before. However, I don't believe I've filmed anything here or gave a little historical perspective to the area, which is rather rich in gold mining history. Now, this also happens to be the same location that we pulled in here that I found my second ever 1935 Mercury silver dime. So this holds a very special place for me. Anyway, we're going to see what's here, mostly modern drops, and maybe there's some more silver that we just didn't get the last time we were here. So I'll turn the camera off and turn it back on when we find something cool. And of course, Becky is here where I was, though I had just found my Mercury silver dime the last time we were here. Do you see anything here now, Becky? Huh?
Well, you never know. Your truck might have been right here.
Yeah.
Bottle cap.
Now, the road up here is a little bumpy, so I would strongly suggest anyone that does make this trek to have a higher clearance vehicle. And yeah, so let's get onto it and see if we can't find something neat. I found this little gear thing. Looks like maybe from a watch or something. Looks kind of old, but it's bent here on the side, so it's something.
Same tones, you know, all shotgun shells and bottle caps.
Well, Beck and I, we've struck out here at this location, so I think we're going to move on down the road and find another location. You know, we're finding nothing but spent cartridges. I just found a 38, 30-06. I got a couple of old shotgun shells from maybe the 30s, like the last time we did this. So yeah, weather's beautiful. It's nice. It's a little warm, but in the shade, it's really nice. So yeah, I'm just taking a little breather here, and we're going to move on down the road and see what happens.
That red rock. Red rock. Red rock. Red rock.
Red rock.
Red rock. Red rock.
Red rock. So we've come a little further down the road to this little turnout, and don't think we've detected it before, so we're going to give it a shot. And of course, as you know, we'll turn the camera back on when we find something. If we find something. And by the way, we are getting a lot closer to the Rose Mine, and I'll have a little bit more on that when we get there. So we came across this mine here. Now, this is not the Rose Mine. This is probably just an exploratory channel that they were following a vein here through this hillside. And if I'm not mistaken, this one goes in maybe 40 to 50 yards, and then it dead ends. So it's just a straight shot. Now, how many of you would like to see me go in there? Let's see a raise of hands. Nope. No one. Okay, well, that's too bad, because I really wanted to get in there. Well, looks like Becky's going in there. She's got bigger than I do.
Oh, there's a straight down shot right here.
Yeah. Here, you want to take the camera?
Wow.
Whoa, that goes straight down, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, get away from there.
Right.
Don't get too close.
Yeah, it's not that far down.
Yeah, step away from that, because they got a false floor here too, it looks like. So.
Yeah. Old wood planks. I don't know how you can see them, but let's see. See if I got a brighter light here. All right.
Now, here is just another example of some of the many, many prospects that were conducted in the area. Miners just looking for gold, following veins, digging and tunneling until they couldn't find the vein or it'd just pinch out. This particular mine here, don't know the name. I'm sure it's cataloged somewhere, but we just don't have it, don't know it. It's not very extensive, as Becky here was going to explore it, and it petered out probably maybe 30 yards straight, maybe less than that, probably 20 yards. And then it, on the immediate right hand side, it went another maybe 15, 20 yards. So that was it. It was just an exploratory, and this is just the portal that was sealed off for good reason, as there was probably, I'd say maybe a 8 to 10 foot drop here right in the main entrance area. So yeah, it was still interesting to investigate. Of course, I didn't want to get in there. I didn't want to get stuck and have to grease my sides with butter. But Becky was a little bit... Becky even struggled herself, and she's a lot thinner than I was, so...
If you can. All right. Oh, it went completely dark. Just that and...
Okay. So we're not too far from the Rose Mine. It's maybe, I don't know, a couple football fields that way. And this, of course, is a offshoot. Miners just following a vein, trying to see where it goes. There's no name for this that I'm aware of. I'm sure there is somewhere, but it is closed off, and I'm not going in there. Becky is in there, and she's detecting. So, you know, what are you gonna do? So we'll just wait in here. She's got her radio, so if she needs help, well, I'm just gonna see if I can't find someone who will help her. It's a can. You can see the rim right there. So we've moved on from that little exploratory mine, and we've just passed the Rose Mine, and we're going to make our way back to it. But we discovered this one, and this is the Monte Cristo mine. So let's go take a look and see what's left of it.
The Monte Cristo mine, located nearby to the more extensively worked Rose Mine, may have a shared operation. Little is known of the details of its internal workings. However, indeed, there is a collapsed portal less than 60 yards from the Rose Mine workings, which fuels the compelling prospect that the Monte Cristo mine was not merely a neighboring mine, but perhaps an integral part of the same operation and worked by the identical crews. Now, further up from this Monte Cristo mine, in which we didn't get to, is the nearby Christie mine. Now, could this too be a component of this sprawling subterranean complex? It's entirely possible. However, again, little is known. Now, this entire area hillside is dotted with mining prospects, tunnels, and tailing piles all over the place. And there's just countless unnamed prospects and forgotten workings. Just lost to time.
And folks, I think this is it. This is the Rose Mine. Back in 1887, I believe it was, and all the way up until 1915, this mine was pretty impressive in its time. Apparently it had a 40 head stamp mill up here and a 40 or 50 ton cyanide bowl or vat that they were doing to extract some of the gold from the ore. And from what I understand, it went straight down 400 feet, and it would bring up the ore up, straight up a shaft. And yeah, this is it.
Originally opened as the Homestake Mine in 1887, then sold 2 years later and being renamed in 1889 to the Rose Mine. Its operations reaching depths of 450 feet vertically, straight down, and extending 2,000 feet horizontally, side to side. This site operated until approximately 1915, extracting an estimated 600,000 to 1.2 million in gold. In 1887, the official price of gold in the United States and in California was $20.67 an ounce. Therefore, if someone had 1.2 million worth of gold in 1887, that would equate to 58,055 ounces of gold. That would be a bit over $40,606,000 as of 2025 gold values. Today, if you were ever to visit this area, it's more like seeing foundations and scarred ground from its past. There are tailing piles and numerous smaller workings still evident. The foundations of its associated mining town, the mill site, and remnants of its 50-ton cyanide leaching plant, well, that's all gone. It's just a part of history now.
You see how red this soil is? I don't know what makes it this color, but it's just crazy. It's like I'm on the surface of Mars.
The Rose Mine was known for producing pinkish iron-rich ore, suggesting that the presence of iron minerals within the geological formations of the area. Studies on the mine's geological formations confirm the presence of significant amounts of hematite, which is a type of iron oxide. The iron oxides, especially hematite, are known to impart a reddish color to the soil. Over time, as the rocks and ore containing these iron minerals weather out and erode, they release iron oxides into the surrounding soil, resulting in the observed reddish coloration. It just so happens that the reddish color of the Martian landscape is primarily caused by the same conditions that we are seeing here at the Rose Mine.
So we're still at the Rose Mine property, or at least the vicinity of where all the mining was taking place. And this used to be called the Homestake Mine, if I'm not mistaken. And it was sold to 3 guys that renamed it Rose Mine. And I'm just wondering if they didn't get that name because of the rose color of the soil. Well, now these days, this area is predominantly used by off-roaders, motorbikes, dirt bikes, that sort of thing now. Now, according to my OnX map, this area or property is owned by 3 people, and the organization or company is named the Mopal Enterprise, or Corporation rather, Mopal Corporation. What that is, I don't know, and who they are, uncertain. And what's the future of this area? Don't know. But it's just interesting that this property is owned by a corporation. So to me, it just means that, who knows, maybe there is going to be a future for this area at some point. Just nothing yet. Becky's saying she's found some black sand.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, when you dig, look at that.
Huh.
That's what they liked.
And the red maybe just staining from iron that's out here, possibly. I don't know.
Well,
It's a rock.
no, that's a rock. Oh, that's slate.
Yeah, it's a broken pot or plate. What is that?
I believe it's slate. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I like that rock.
Banding on there.
Uh-huh. That's really pretty.
Yeah, but we're not finding rocks, Becky. We're finding relics and
I'm
coins
finding
and jewelry.
rocks.
It almost looks like this area has been FOS checked, you know, with the fire retardant stuff.
You think?
No, it's not, because this has been here forever. Thus the name Rose.
Oh, okay.
Just my thoughts. I mean,
Yeah.
but yeah, because there's even this tree looks like there's got like FOS check, but that could be the dust from
That's the...
kicking up and just sticking on the trees.
Yeah. It's really cool.
Yeah. Well, I think that's going to do it for us here at Bear Valley Treasure Seekers. If you enjoyed this type of stuff, well, please come back and check us out again, as I'm sure we'll have something like this in the future. We didn't find much of anything really. Junk, spent shells, some shotgun shells. I think Becky found a quarter in that offshoot mine that she investigated. Other than that, absolutely nothing. But we had fun coming out here. And the surface of Mars is just beautiful. It's just really weird. But anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Oh, and remember this, it's in the dirt.